So let's try to figure out what is contrast, because that might not be obvious to everyone. Hi friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, my name is koivumaa and I'm a full-time Swedish watercolor artist. In today's video, the topic is contrasts. So I'm going to talk about why contrasts are important, what is contrast, and when to use it and how to use it. So let's get this video started. I'm going to try to explain the term contrast by using this watercolor landscape that I painted a while back. It's a winter landscape, it's a local motif, and if you're curious about the process of painting this one, you can find the narrated version on Patreon. So let's try to figure out what is contrast, because that might not be obvious to everyone. Contrast is when you have two different elements, for example, the trees and the surroundings here and the building. These are two different elements. And if there is a striking difference between the elements, then you have contrasts. And in this landscape painting, for example, it's obvious that the building sticks out a lot, partially because of the composition that I've chosen, but also because of different kind of contrasts. And when I'm saying different kind of contrasts, there are different ways of creating contrasts. For example, having trees here in the background with smooth edges, and then you have the building here with the sharp edges. That makes a contrast between the two and makes the building stand out even more. Another way to create contrast is using hues with different intensities. So most of this painting is painted with a cool gray, and gray is kind of a neutral hue. And by painting this building in a reddish hue, we'll make it stand out as well. And probably the most common way to create contrasts is by using value changes. So this is a winter motif. It's pretty light in value, most of it, the surroundings. But since the building is pretty dark in comparison to the atmospheric sky and the snow on the ground, that will make the building stand out as well, which creates kind of a contrast. So the final question is, why should I have contrast in my paintings? One reason is that the contrast will make your painting more dynamic instead of one-sided. But also contrast is important for your focal point, because if you want your focal point to stand out, contrast is the way to go. So the next time you paint your watercolor, try to think a little bit extra about contrasts. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.